welcome to Long Beach State APE. We have a very fun lesson entailed for today. A lot of great energy. We are celebrating March Madness, little basketball. So we have Danny and Riley here today to show us how to hoop.
All right, friends, welcome. Thanks for joining us today. My name is Riley.
I'm Danny.
And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we're going to get started. All right. So as you can see, our lesson today is March Madness themed. Okay. So real quick before we get started, raise your hand, give me a thumbs up if you have heard of March Madness. If you've been watching the games this past week, we're right in the heart of it. All right, I'm seeing some thumbs up. That's good. So March Madness, if you aren't aware, is basically it's a tournament of all the best college basketball teams in our country. And so right now, this past weekend it started. I was watching all the games, and my bracket is for sure busted. But here we are. We're still gonna enjoy a little basketball fun today. Okay, so. Let's go to our next slide. There we go.
All right, so we're just gonna do a little check-in to see how everyone's feeling before we get started. So if you're happy, you're having a good day, you could either type in the chat or hold it up on your fingers. I'll hold up a 1. If you're doing okay, maybe a little tired, but things are okay, hold up a 2. And if it's not been a good day so far, then hold up a 3.
What is 1? 1 is a great day.
I see a lot of 1s. I see a couple 2s, a couple 3s. All right, well, if you're having a good day, we're happy to hear that. If it hasn't been good so far, then hopefully this lesson will make it better. So let's have a good time.
All right, so our agenda for today, real quick. So we're gonna start off with a little basketball themed warm-up to get our body flow, our blood flowing, our bodies warm. And then we're gonna go right into our March Madness shooting game. We're gonna learn how to shoot a basketball in that activity. And then we're gonna finish up with some springtime themed yoga.
All right, and before we get started, we're just gonna go over a few rules and expectations. So we have hoops, like a basketball hoop. We're gonna have fun, so make sure we're having a good time. Open eyes and ears, so we wanna make sure we're listening and we wanna make sure we're looking on to see the screen or whatever is going on. Open space, we wanna make sure that you have plenty of space because we're gonna be doing some physical activities with basketball, so we wanna make sure we have space. Play safely, so be aware of your surroundings and know what's going on. And show your best effort, do your best. Some things will be easier, some things will be harder, but everyone let's do our best the whole time.
All right, and real quick before we get into our warm-up activity, I just want to give you a heads up of some of the materials we're going to need for our second activity. Okay, so you're going to need 2 things. You're going to need some kind of ball. So what you can use, what I have here, you can use like a sock ball. If you have some socks around, you can crumble up a piece of paper and use that for a ball. Or even better, if you have some kind of toy basketball like Danny has or like I have here, like some kind of indoor soft ball, you can also use that. So you need some kind of ball and then some kind of basket. So I have here, you can use a trash can, a laundry basket, or any kind of basket. I have this little like toy bucket that I found in the house. So if you or a parent or someone with you can go and grab that while we're doing our warm up and have that ready for activity 2, that would be great. All right, so now it is time to get into our basketball warm-up, okay? So before we get started in this, make sure if you're standing up, you have plenty of room around you. There's nothing that you can knock over or bump into or hurt yourself on. And if you're seated, make sure you've also got some space and you're sitting up tall and ready to go. All right, so for our first part of the warm-up, we are gonna be jogging onto the basketball court, right? We're gonna pretend like we're jogging onto the court. And you're going to do that by either jogging in place, or if you are seated, you are just going to pump your arms. And yeah, we're going to get started on that. You have about 30 seconds to do that. Let's see those arms pumping, jumping on and running onto the court.
Raina's doing a great job pumping her arms. Good job, Robert.
Chris, I love those dance moves, but we're going to actually be pumping our arms forward and back, okay? Good job. There you go.
Great job, Chris, pumping those arms. Way to get a good little sweat going. Nice job.
Jose, I like those arm pumps. Good job. All right, and the time is up. We're gonna go on to our next activity or our next warm up. So for this part, we're going to be doing some jumping jacks if you're standing, or you can do some hand claps, overhead hand claps, okay? So we're gonna get 30 seconds for that. Go ahead.
Brandon's got the core behind him. I like that. Really working hard.
Caitlin, I like those hand claps. Good job.
Good job. I see a lot of great effort. Let's get a
Sarah,
sweat
we're
going.
making sure we're going over our head, right? We're reaching up above our head, not in front. Good job. That's much better. All right, time is up. Go ahead and relax. So our next warm up is going to be arm circles. So you can do this from a standing position or a seated position. Go ahead and stick your arm straight out to the side and rotate forward and doing little basketball size arm circles, all right?
Good job to move those arms, Kaylin. I see you swinging those arms in circular motion. I like that. Good job, Anthony. Good effort. Let's keep going, everyone. Everyone's doing a great job. Let's keep warming up. Got a whole tournament to play.
All right, great job, everyone. 3 seconds, all the way to the end. Good job. All right, our next activity or our next warm-up exercise, you're gonna be running down the court, all right? So our body's starting to get a little warm. You're gonna be running down the court. You can do that by doing either high knees or doing front arm raises. We're gonna do that for 30 seconds.
All right, Miles, let's make sure we're participating. Let's
Good job.
get
I see
these arms
Michaela
up.
getting his knees up. Good job.
Miles, let's make sure we're pumping our arms up like this. Put those hands up, palms facing down or to the side. There we go. Good job, Miles.
Luis, get those arms right above your head, right? All the way up above those. There you go. Good job. All right, time is up. Great job running on the court. Now it's time to defend the basket, right? So we're gonna do that by sliding, or if you are seated, you are gonna be leaning left to right, okay? So get those arms out. Make sure when you're sliding, you got the step together step. We're not crossing our legs over. Chris, that's great leaning, but we're leaning side to side, not front to back, okay?
Danica's playing some great defense. I like all the sliding. Peter as well. Getting those arms to the side. I love it. There we go. Keep working, Sarah. Good job.
Go ahead and relax. Good job. All right, our next warm up, we're going to be practicing rebounding the basketball. So you're going to do that. You can do that by jumping, right? Like you see on the left, or if you are seated, you can do a seated shoulder press, raising your hands up above your head. All right. Go ahead, 30 seconds.
Get up for that rebound, Zach. Get all the way up there. Vera, let's make sure we're going up, okay? Up for the rebound. That's perfect, Vera, right? Just like that. Great job.
I see a lot of good jumping. Great job.
Adrian, can we make sure we're participating? Let's try to move those arms a little, okay? We got to get warmed up. There we go. Good job, Adrian.
Peter, great job reaching up above your head. All right, relax. All right, now we're going to be passing the ball. So to do this in our warm-up, we are going to be reaching sideways. And again, you can do this from a standing or seated position, right? So you're going to reach straight to your left, across your body, and straight to your right, okay? Go ahead. We've got 30 seconds. Nice
job,
reach,
George.
Miles. Good job.
George is reaching all the way to the side. I like that. Get those arms extended. Good job, Andrea. Great effort, everyone. Let's keep working. Let's keep working. We're almost to our main activity. Good job. Good job.
Good job. All right, go ahead and relax. All right, and so for our final warm-up exercise, we're gonna practice blocking a shot. So we're gonna do this by reaching up and across over our head, alternating left arm with our right arm, okay? And you can do this again from a seated or standing position.
Great job reaching across, Dennis. Reach all the way across. Try to block that shot. Get all the way up there, Nicole.
Good
Block
job.
that shot.
Good
Good
job. I
job.
like how you're reaching up and across. Chris, way to be reaching. Good job. Keep up the great work. About 5 more seconds, everyone.
Good job. Good job.
All right, go ahead and relax. All right, so we're done with our warm-up, but before we move on, I just want to do a quick check for understanding. So our question is, what exercise did you perform when defending the basket? Were you A, jumping, or B, sliding? You can show me with the sign language, or you can go ahead and shout it out.
Sliding.
Shout it out.
Sliding.
Sliding. I heard the right answer. Great job, Quinn and friend. We were sliding while we defended. Matilda, great job. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to our second activity. So this is the time we need that equipment. So if you have that equipment anywhere around, or if you're able to go get some, go ahead and grab it now and set that up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be learning how to shoot a basketball today, okay? So actually right now, if you have that equipment, go ahead and put it next to you, have it close and ready to go, but we don't need it just yet, okay? So before we learn how to shoot, or before we start our shooting activity, we have to learn how to shoot overhand, right? So the way you shoot a basketball, what you're gonna do is you're gonna use your dominant hand, which is also your writing hand, right? The hand that you write with. So I'm actually left-handed, so I'm gonna be using my left hand. So everyone go ahead and show me your writing hand real quick. Hold that hand up in the air, your dominant or writing hand. Good job. All right, I see everyone's hands holding up. Love to see it. So the way we shoot a basketball is we're gonna use the acronym BEEF, okay? And so those letters stand for balanced. You wanna make sure you're balanced while you're shooting. The first E stands for eyes on the target. The second E is elbows bent and facing the target. And the F stands for follow through, okay? So now we're gonna kind of break those down a little bit more. So B, balance, what you wanna do is you wanna make sure you are standing, or if you're seated, you're sitting up tall, right? And you wanna have your feet shoulder width apart. So as you can see on our picture on the right, you can see that basketball player's shoulders are above her knees and she's nice and balanced, okay? And if you're seated, make sure you're sitting up tall, your chest is tall, and you're nice and balanced, okay? So that's our first step. Our second step is eyes on the target, okay? So as you can see, our basketball players here on the right, they are both very focused on their target or their basket, and they have their eyes on the target, okay? And then our third step, elbows bent. So you want to make sure your elbow is bent in a 90-degree angle. So as you can see on the bottom of this page, there's a little right angle or a 90-degree angle. It looks like an L, right? So you want to make sure when you're shooting, your arm is in the shape of an L. So if everyone can show me that right now, everyone hold up your shooting arm or your writing hand and make that L with your arm, okay? Good job. You can see it here in these pictures too of these basketball players. Their arm is shaped in the shape of an L, right? As they're about to shoot. Okay, so that's our third step. And you also want to make sure it's pointing at your target, right? At the basket. And finally, F, the follow through. You want to make sure when your arm's in an L, you're going to extend up and you're going to hold that hand down and you're going to follow through. Okay, and you're going to hold it there for like a second or two after you shoot the ball, just like our pictures show here, okay? So real quick, I'm actually going to stop sharing my screen so you can see me. All right. Am I spotlighted, Dr. Bittner, or no? All right, perfect. So
Yep, there you go.
thank you. So make sure we're going to go through those steps all together. So if you all can make sure you have open space around you. Okay. So no ball, right? We're not going to do it with the ball first. We're just going to do it without the ball. So you're going to make sure you're balanced. Okay. Your feet are shoulder width apart. Good job. All right. Make sure your eyes are facing the target. So right now your eyes are looking at the screen. We're going to pretend the screen is the target. Okay. Next, you're going to hold that arm up in the L shape. Let's see that L shape. Good job. Everyone show me the L with your arm. Good. All right. And finally, we're just going to follow through, right? So you're going to hold that hand up and follow through. Get the hand. It's called putting the hand in the cookie jar. All right. All together. Good. All right. I think we're ready to start our March Madness activity. Okay.
Oh yeah, we're ready. We're ready.
So I'll give you a minute right now. So if you set up your basket somewhere in the room that I can maybe see, hopefully. If not, that's fine. And what you're going to do is you're going to stand about 5 feet away from your target. Okay. And you're going to have 1 minute to shoot as many baskets as you can into your basket or into whatever target you have. Okay. So right now we're in the Sweet 16 of the March Madness bracket. That means your team is in the top 16 best teams in the country. So right now, if you give me your best effort and you participate for the full minute, your team will advance to the next round. Okay. So right now we're going to go ahead. I'm going to give you a minute. And we are going to go ahead and start shooting. So take it away.
Raina's got a perfect L, keeping that elbow bent. I love that. I see Quinn. Good job. Good job using beef, all the components. There we go.
Good job, Nicole. Way to follow through on that shot.
Nice follow through, Marissa. Get that ball.
Good. That's
Jose.
really impressive, the juggling. And I want you to teach me how to do that next class. Okay. But right now we're doing basketball, right? We're shooting. Okay. Practice that beef principle shot. There you go.
Robert, can we come back on the screen and let's practice shooting, okay? Can you hold that ball up? There we go. Good job. Good job, Robert. Keep giving your best effort.
I see someone washing their dishes. That's really responsible of you. But right now we're trying to do basketball shooting, right? So we're going to put the dishes down. We're going to go ahead and join us in our basketball activity. Thank you, Chris. All right, so we're gonna pause the music real quick. And everyone give yourselves a round of applause. We moved on to the Elite 8. Good job, pat yourself on the back. All right, so now you are in the top 8 teams in the country. So this time I challenge you, if you are comfortable, I want you to take 1 or 2 steps back from where you were standing before. And you're gonna try to shoot for another minute in that further back position, okay? So you got 1 more minute. And if we give our best effort and we participate the whole time, then we might move on to the next round. All right. All right, go ahead.
All right, let's go. Let's keep shooting. Let's see if you guys want, you can count how many you make. Let's see how many we can make in our minute. Good job, Rita. Good job. Way to work. Brandon's getting buckets on his court. I love it. There we go. You can use, Anthony, if you want, you can use that second hand to support it, to support the ball. Good job. Good job.
Matilda and Quinn, great job on your follow throughs. Make sure you hold that follow through a little bit longer, Quinn, okay?
Oh, nice shot, Danica. That went in. I saw that. Good job. Good job. All right, Miles, well, let's hold that ball up. There we go, Miles. That's it. That's perfect right there.
Nice job, Brandon. I love the follow through.
All right, Vera, let's make sure we get that elbow up, okay? Let's make sure we get that elbow up and release. Perfect, just like that.
So go ahead, everyone. If you can come back to your screen if you're shooting the basketball. Good job. All right, so that was the end of our Elite 8 round. Let's see if we have made it on to the Final 4. Oh, here we are, the Final 4. One more time, give yourselves a round of applause. Pat yourself
Great job, everyone.
High five your partner if you have someone there next to you. Good job. All right, so we are in the Final 4. That means you're in the top 4 teams in the country. That's amazing, right? So because of all your hard work and your participation, It's gotten you all the way here to where we are right now, okay? So we're gonna do this one more time. This time I want you to challenge yourself even more, okay? So if you are comfortable, take another step or two back from where you were before and try to see how many you can make from that position, okay? We got 1 more minute and we're gonna get started. Here we go.
All right, Adrian, let me see you hold that ball. Let's try to get our elbows up, eyes on the target, balance. There we go. Let's get that ball. That's it, Adrian. Good job. Oh, way to use beef. That's some great beef right there.
Caitlin, good job pointing that elbow at the target. Great job.
Nice, Andrea. Way to follow through. Way to keep that, put that hand in the cookie jar after you release it. That's great. All right, let's see it, George. Let's get that ball in. Oh, what a shot. What a shot.
Chris,
why we made it to the
great
final
jumping
four.
jacks, but we're playing basketball right now, right? We're practicing our shooting, okay? Love to see that you're being active, though. Good job.
Great look, Dennis. I like that lefty stroke. That's nice. There we go, Nicole. Great shot. Way to use that follow
All
through.
right, about 10 seconds left.
All right, Luis, let's get that ball up, okay? Let's get that ball up, elbow up. Let's shoot it. There we go. That's it right there. That's perfect.
All right, time is up. So if you are currently shooting or going and get a rebound, go ahead and get your equipment, bring it back. You can actually put that equipment down to the side. Awesome job. All right, so let's see if we played hard enough and participated enough to win the championship. Oh my gosh, you are all champions. Everyone give me your best celebratory dance. Yeah, Michaela, good job. Round of applause. All right, great job, everyone. Because of your hard work and participation, you were able to make it through the whole bracket and you are March Madness champions. Great job. All right, we're gonna move it on to our springtime yoga.
All right, so before we get started, if you need a few seconds, if you want to get some water, I know we were really working hard. We made it through the whole tournament. So you can get some water and find a comfortable spot. And we're going to do some yoga because as basketball players, it's important that we relax and we work on our flexibility because, you know, I don't know about you guys, but I want to go to March Madness again next year. So now that it's springtime, now that March Madness is over, we already got to start working towards next year's March Madness. So we're going to do some yoga to calm ourselves down and relax ourselves after a great workout. All right, so for our first pose, this is gonna be the rainbow. You know, it's springtime, the rainbows are coming out. So you can do this standing or sitting. You're simply gonna arch your arms above your head, just like it's a rainbow, okay? And we're gonna try that for 30 seconds. So you can do that standing or sitting. All right, so everyone, let's get into that pose. And we're gonna go. Good job, Cassie. You got those arms all the way up, got the rainbow. All right, Luis, let's try to get our arms up there. All right, over your head, that's perfect. That's perfect. There we go. And make sure you're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Let's relax. Zach, you're doing a great job. Get those arms up. Chris, let's try to get our arms over our head. Just like this instead of like that. That's perfect.
Your head.
There we go. Great job, everyone. All right, and we can rest for a second. We are going to move on to our next pose. All right, so look at that. It's raining. We got to get the umbrella out, okay? So we're simply gonna hold our arm up as if we're holding an umbrella up. And again, you could do this standing or sitting, whatever is comfortable for you. So let's hold that umbrella up for 30 seconds. Don't let the rain hit us. Good job. Daniel's breathing in and out. I like that, calming down.
Make sure we're
Diane's got
breathing,
that.
lowering our heart rate a little bit.
Oh, Diane's got the umbrella way up there. I like it. Don't let the rain hit us. I like springtime, but I don't really like the rain that much. So we gotta get that umbrella out. Great job. I love the way everyone's breathing in through their nose, out through your mouth, cooling down. Great job, everyone. All right, you guys can rest for a second. All right, so now, you know what? We're multiple sport athletes. We're gonna try out a little baseball, okay? So we're gonna extend one of our arms out and we're gonna hold our other arm behind our head, just like this, just like you see on the screen. And again, you can do it standing or sitting. Stretch that arm out. And remember, let's breathe in through our nose, out through our mouth, okay? All right. Great job. Elsie's got that arm extended. See, Luis is breathing in and out. That's great. Jerry's got that hand up. She's holding that ball. Nice job, everyone. Let's breathe in and out.
Vera, that's a great batting stance, but we're practicing our throw. We're gonna hold the throwing stance, okay? There you go, good job.
Great. I like the way you got your arm extended, your hand back by your ear. All right, everyone can rest. Okay, so now we have our tree pose. So as you can see on the screen, if you are standing, you're gonna have one leg off the ground, or you can have both legs on the ground if that's more comfortable for you. And again, you're gonna bring your arms up above your head just like this with your palms facing each other, or you can do this sitting down. So let's everyone get into our tree pose, and we're gonna do this for 30 seconds. Okay, let's got a tall tree. I like that. It's a big redwood tree. George has those hands, palms together. Great job, Andrea. Make sure we're breathing in and out, in through our nose, out through your mouth. Let's relax a little. Good job, Peter. Way to breathe in. I love it. Adrian, let's get those arms up above our head just like this, okay? Our arms up, palms face each other. Great job, Adrian. All right, everyone can rest. Okay, this is probably my favorite one. We're gonna do the butterfly pose. I like butterflies. You see them a lot of times, springtime. So we're gonna do our butterflies pose. So you can, if you are seated, you can put your feet together and put your hands by your ankles, or you can choose to put your hands on your knees, just like that. Okay, so we're gonna do this for 30 seconds. All right, Vera, so you're doing a good job, but let's put our hands down by our knees, okay? Just like that, that's perfect, great job. Great job, Adrian's breathing, Peter's breathing. Good job.
If you're comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes while you're breathing. Great job. See a lot of relaxed students.
Danka's got a good position. I feel like she's gonna fall asleep. She's comfortable, I like it. All right, everyone can rest. We're gonna move on to our next pose. All right, so look at that, it's spring break now. So I don't know about you guys, but when it's spring break, I like to go lie down on the beach, start getting ready for summer. So we can choose to lie down or we can sit up, and we're gonna have our hands just behind our head, just like this with our elbows out. Just lie down like you're on the beach, getting tan. All right, so we're gonna do this for 30 seconds. Great job. Oh yeah, Anthony's comfortable. He's easy. I like it. He loves the beach. Avani's got his hands back. Oh man, I love relaxing on the beach. Listen to those waves come in. Seagulls. It's my favorite.
Chris, get those hands right back behind your head, okay? Good.
All right, we can rest. All right, so now we're on the field, maybe having a little picnic. We're gonna lie down in the grass. So you can choose to have your arms extended on the ground with your feet pointed back, or you can simply sit down and have your arms extended all the way out to the side. So let's hold that for 30 seconds. Great job, Brandon. Make sure we're breathing in and out. Kaylin's got those arms all the way extended. Man, everyone looks so relaxed.
Make sure we're following the pose that we see on the screen, okay?
Great job, everyone. Just a few more seconds. All right, and rest. Okay, so now the wind's coming out, so we got to protect ourselves from the wind because I get cold when it gets windy. So we can lie down on our back, tuck our knees into our chest, and hug our knees, just like you see on the left side of the screen. Or if we're sitting down, we can hug our knees through sitting down. So we're going to do that for 30 seconds. And remember, we're breathing in through our nose, out through our mouth. Enjoy the springtime. There we go.
Chris, it's not time to respond to text messages. All right, it's time to do some yoga. We put the phone down. Thank you.
Raina looks relaxed. Great job. Jose looks relaxed. He's protecting himself from the wind.
Great job, Chris. Way to be focused.
And rest. All right, so now we have our flower pose. So we're going to be seated. This might be a little hard one. So if you'd rather have your feet on the ground, you can do that as well. But we're just going to tuck our hands underneath our legs just like that. Or we can be sitting down and just hold our arms down. So we're going to do this for 30 seconds. All right, great job. Brandon's got it down. He's got his arms in the right position. Kaylin and Brita breathing in and out. I love it. We gotta be relaxed. And remember, we're working on flexibility, working on relaxation because we want to compete in next year's March Madness. Everyone's doing a great job. A few more seconds.
You're gonna want to have our hands down by our side, okay? Much better. Good job.
All right, and rest. All right, this is gonna be our last one. We gotta celebrate because it's almost summertime now. Spring's coming to an end, so I just want everyone to hold their arms up like this, like we're celebrating. Above your head, 2 arms out, and we're gonna hold this for 30 seconds. This will be our last one. Yeah, let's celebrate. See, people are excited for summer. Anthony's got those arms up. There we go. Good job, Elias. Kalani's got those arms up. Everyone's breathing in and out. Yeah, Sarah's got those arms pumping a little. There we go. 5 more seconds, everyone.
When did Matilda get those arms up, right? Good.
All right, and rest. All right, so we're gonna do our same check-in that we did towards the beginning. See if this lesson, how it made you guys feel. So again, if we're happy, let's hold up a 1, or you can type it in the chat. If you're doing okay, maybe still a little drowsy, tired, we can hold up a 2. And if you still aren't feeling well, then we'll hold up a 3.
Shout it out, nice and loud.
A lot of 1s, a couple of 2s. Okay.
That's good. That's good.
Love it. All right, so a couple more check for understandings before we end class. So our first question, back to our second activity. What does BEEF stand for? All right, is it A, balance, eyes on target, elbows bent and facing target and follow through? Or is it big, eyes, ears, and feet? Is it bounce, energy, eyes, follow through? Or is it balanced, eating, energy, football? You can
I see some A's in the chat.
Shout it out. I see a lot of A's.
Shout it out.
There we go.
Hey, good job. Yes, BEEF stands for balance, eyes on target, elbows bent, and follow through. Great job.
And our last closer question, what are 2 parts of the Wendy pose? So as you can see, it's pictured on the screen. So are you on your stomach with your legs extended? Do you have your knees to the chest, hugging your knees? Or do you have your arms and legs both extended? A, B, or C?
B.
B, I see a lot of B's in the chat. People are yelling out B. That is correct. So remember, you got your knees to your chest and you're hugging your knees. Protect yourself from the wind.
Great job. All right. Well, that concludes our lesson today. Great job. Everyone here is a champion today. You are all March Madness champions. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, everyone.
All right. Congrats to all the champions, March Madness champions today. All right. Thank you so. All right. Quiet like a mouse. Thank you. Thank you for joining us today. We will be back here tomorrow with our intro to APE class at 1 o'clock. And this class, the APE cohort, will be teaching again on Thursday at 3:45. Bye all. Thanks for joining us and working hard today. Bye. Bye. Bye.